Bravo star announces he secretly got married. Real Housewives of New Jersey star Frank Catania announced that he has been married to Brittany Matesic since November 2024. On the March 6 episode of RHONJ star Melissa Gorga's podcast, On Display with Melissa Gorga, Catania noted that he and Matesic intended to have a destination wedding in November 2024. However, they ended up being unable to do so because of Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton. He shared that he and Matesic decided to get married anyway, despite canceling their ceremony. "We are married, but we're married off the chart," said Catania during the interview. He also shared that his ex-wife, Dolores Catania's ex-boyfriend, David Princip, officiated their private wedding. Catania also shared that he and Matesic, who began exclusively dating in 2022, will have another wedding. He said that while they do not have a wedding date, they know that their nuptials will be held in New Jersey. "We don't have a date, but we're doing it up here. We're not doing a destination wedding. We had enough of the weather," said Catania. Catania also shared that Gorga's husband, Joe Gorga, was aware that he and Matesic had tied the knot. Gorga shared she was surprised that her husband kept that information from her. While recording the On Display episode, Catania spoke about his son, Frankie Catania's February 2025 engagement to Nicole Perico. According to Catania, Perico is awesome. "I couldn't have asked for a better future daughter-in-law," said Catania. He noted that after his son proposed to Perico, they had a party with their loved ones. "It was so beautiful. I'm so happy for him and her," said Catania. Matesic shared pictures from the celebration in a February 23 Instagram upload. "We are so excited for this beautiful couple at Frank Catania and at Nicole Perico, overwhelmed with joy that Frankie has found such an incredible partner. We could not be happier. We love you both so much and wish you nothing but happiness and love in this next chapter," wrote Matesic in the post's caption. Dolores Catania shared details about her son's engagement on a March 2025 episode of Tamra Judge and Teddy Mellencamp's podcast, Two Teas in a Pod. She noted that some Bravo fans believed that her son and his now fiancée got married as they received a blessing at St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York on the day of their engagement. Catania explained that her son opted to do so to honor her mother, Valerie Spagnola, who is very religious. "He wanted Perico's family and my mom to know that he is going to carry on the faith and have a mass for her and surprise her. To know what an important thing it was for him in his life, and to know it will be a part of his family in the future," said Dolores Catania. She also shared that her son and Perico will not be getting married for quite some time, as Frankie Catania wants to make a lot of money before they get married. The Bravo universe was rocked today when one of its most notorious stars dropped a bombshell that no one saw coming. He secretly got married. Fans, followers, and even some of his closest castmates were left stunned as the news broke on social media, sending shockwaves through the reality TV world. Taking to Instagram, the Bravo star, known for his larger-than-life personality, dramatic feuds, and headline-grabbing antics, posted a simple yet striking black and white photo of intertwined hands, his unmistakable tattooed fingers laced with a delicate, diamond-clad hand. The caption, just 2 words, "We did." Immediately, the comment section exploded. Some fans were overjoyed, others in disbelief, and many demanded answers. Who was the mystery spouse? When did this happen? And why, after years of inviting cameras into every intimate moment of his life, did he choose to keep this major milestone a secret? Entertainment blogs scrambled to piece together a timeline, digging through paparazzi photos, social media interactions, and past episodes for clues. The star in question, whether a feisty house husband, a Vanderpump playboy, or a millionaire yachty, had never been shy about his love life before. From public breakups to infamous makeups, he had provided fans with a front row seat to every messy, wine-fueled relationship. Yet now, the most significant moment of his life had taken place entirely off-screen. Speculation ran wild. Was this a spur-of-the-moment Vegas elopement? Had he been secretly dating someone serious while pretending to be single for the cameras? Was this a publicity stunt for an upcoming season? And perhaps most intriguing, who was the lucky partner? By afternoon, Bravo's most devoted fan accounts had compiled a list of possible contenders. There was his on-again, off-again ex, whose tumultuous history with him had been a storyline for years. Then there was a mystery brunette he had been spotted with at a New York hotspot just weeks before. And of course, some die-hard shippers refused to let go of the idea that he had rekindled a romance with an ex from a different franchise. The real bombshell came when an exclusive interview was released by a top gossip magazine. Sitting down with a well-known journalist, the Bravo star finally broke his silence. Dressed in an uncharacteristically low-key sweater, he smiled, a genuine, deeply content expression fans weren't used to seeing on him. "I know this is going to come as a shock to a lot of people," he began. "Honestly, it still shocks me a little bit, too. But when you know, you know. And I wanted something that was just ours. Something real, away from the cameras, the drama, and all the noise." He went on to explain that he and his now spouse had been dating privately for over a year, a decision made intentionally to protect their relationship from the pressures of reality television. "I've done the whole public romance thing before," he admitted. "It's messy. It's exhausting. And honestly, I didn't want to make the same mistakes again." The wedding itself had been an intimate affair held in a secluded European vineyard with only a handful of close family members and friends in attendance. No producers, no castmates, no cameras, he emphasized. Just us, the people who truly matter, and a lot of really, really good wine. Of course, not everyone was thrilled about being left out of the loop. One of his Bravo frenemies took to their own Instagram stories, dramatically posting a cryptic message. So funny how some people claim to be all about loyalty, but can't even pick up the phone. Another co-star, who had once been rumored to have feelings for him, left a passive-aggressive comment on his post. "Congrats, I guess. Hope she knows what she's getting into." The gossip cycle raged on. Fans dissected every word of the interview, while some castmates expressed public disappointment at not being invited to the wedding. Bravo producers were reportedly scrambling to figure out how to weave this shocking development into the next season's storyline. Would his new wife be willing to make an on-camera appearance? Or had he truly left the reality TV circus behind? When asked about this, the star simply smirked. "I love Bravo. I love my fans. But this part of my life, it's just for me. For now, at least." And just like that, he left the world wanting more. But if Bravo has taught us anything, it's that secrets never stay hidden for long. Whether it plays out in the tabloids, on a reunion couch, or as a shocking mid-season twist, one thing was certain. This was just the beginning of the next great Bravo saga.